guys, it's Vember and welcome back to my newest video. So here I am posting well, Lord, look at me forgetting. Every time I get on here, I swear I'm just rolling all over my words, don't know what I'm saying, blah blah, as much as I rehearse. Nah, 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 nah. Anyways, here we go. All right. So I have an apartment renovation that I did. I want to say I actually did this like almost a month ago. I found it recently and I was like, I thought I uploaded this, and it turned out I didn't upload it, so boo on me. Anyway, so I went on ahead, and when I first renovated this apartment, it didn't really look much like this. Like, I had the recording of it. It was still industrial style, which is what I went for, obviously, for this apartment, but it was a little bit more feminine, I guess to say. And when I looked at it and I pulled up the build on my game, I wanted to use it, but obviously it wasn't going to be for a female sim, so I went on ahead and changed it. So of course, here we go. Now we have a bunch of like guy stuff, I guess you can say, darker colors, more blues, blacks, grays. I still have that obnoxiously red brick in this build, which I really like. Honestly, I really do adore industrial builds the most for some reason. Even though I'm not a hardcore modern person, I don't know. I guess I just like the whole red brick, blah blah blah, or just brick in general in builds and in houses and stuff. I think it looks cool. Anyway, so as you see me here struggling hardcore with this red shelf, it turns out that the one I downloaded was the one, or so my friend told me when she saw me when I told her about it. I downloaded the one that I was supposed to just put my items on and just turn invisible and not delete it, and I didn't know that. And this was the first time I actually used this shelf during a build, so I'm just like, Lord, now everyone's gonna see me struggle and probably laugh at me and be like, oh my God, Vember, you can't use a shelf. That is correct. Vember cannot use a shelf. Therefore, I deleted said shelf after this build was finished, and I probably won't download it again. Although I'll probably download the right one next time, but I'm not all too worried about it, honestly. Like, I've managed this long doing clutter without the red shelf. I feel like it's not something I actually hardcore need. Anyhow, so the reason that I did this build is because, once again, I'm doing my own little challenge thing. Um, one of my friends on Twitter that I talk to, named Shamrock Simmer, I'll go ahead and link their Tumblr down in the description so you guys can check it out. Created a challenge called the Life Goals Legacy Challenge, and its goals are not that hard. They're pretty simple, and that was something that I was kind of aiming for, because even though I do want to do like the not so berry challenge and stuff like that, that challenge in particular, excuse me, it's really long and has a lot of things to it. Even though this generation, or this legacy I'm doing, has 12 generations, I still feel like the goals are simpler to achieve and not that hard. I mean, for all I know, the not so berry challenge could be pretty easy. I just haven't really done it all that well, so I'm just, I wanted something else. So basically, this apartment is specifically for my sim. His name is Ian Lawson, and he is starting the generation, which he is the troubled musician. Basically, it's the little note here is like, you dreamed of making it in the music industry for years now, but nothing has ever worked out. Maybe you should turn your sorrow into songs. Anyway, so he's supposed to be my musical genius. He is gloomy, creative, and a music lover. So basically, this generation again is all about music. So that's why in this build, instead of me making a second bedroom, as y'all guys will see in a few minutes, I actually made a music room for him so he can work on, his guitar skill. He also has to work on um, the piano skill, singing. He has to finish the musical genius aspiration. So, of course, obviously, music is going to be a big deal, at least for the first generation anyway. So with his bedroom here, I made it pretty simple, really. I didn't put anything really hardcore or make it all that well, I mean, I did add like some color, really. Yes, obviously, remember, there's color. I did add some clutter in this room, just, just somewhat on the dresser and stuff. And, I put his bed down. I made like his little open closet, because I was at first just going to use like the regular closets that came with, well, obviously, it wasn't City Living. It was Get Together. There you go. I was going to put that, but I was like, you know what? I'll just leave the doors open and just kind of see how it looks. So when I built it and I looked at it for a minute, I was like, I mean, that's fine. He doesn't need anything fancy and whatnot. So in his room, I went ahead and put the piano, because it probably would have fit in the music room, but I figured it'd be better if I just had his guitars there. So I put the piano there. I gave him a computer. I'm not sure how often really he was going to use the computer at the time, but it turned out to be great because once I actually started playing this Legacy, he would go in there and play like computer games and stuff instead of just watching TV in the living room. So, added some diversity when it came to his fun. So here we are in the music room, and I went on ahead and put a seating area, put some bookshelves in case, he wants to read or anything. I put the shelves down so to act like his guitars were resting on them, which I think it was a really cute idea. I really like how that came out as well. I put a couch in there so, when he would have friends over, he'd have someone to hang out with and talk to and stuff while he's in there. He did end up adopting a dog named Apollo, who is really adorable. It's a large retriever, if I'm not mistaken. And he's always in there. He actually happens to be vocal, so every time like Ian is playing music, he's in there howling, which I think is really funny and cute at the same time. Anyway, so like in this empty space, I couldn't figure out what to put in there, so I ended up putting another dog bed. I'm sure I didn't need two dog beds, but Apollo actually uses it sometimes. He's not always in the bedroom. He will actually go in the what do you call it, in the music room and hang out and stuff. So anyways, I'm over here rambling on like I always do. But yeah, so this is the build I did. I really like it. I thought it came out cool, very masculine but still pretty neat in my opinion. So as always, or actually this is the first time I learned how to upload apartments onto the gallery. So you guys will be able to download this guy. The link is going to be in the description so you can go ahead and place them. Please have move objects on just because I did use it when I was doing this build. Anyway, so here are the pictures so you guys can get a better look at everything that I did. As always, if you guys like the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to leave comments because I like replying to you guys and reading what you guys have to say. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so you can see my other builds. And of course, if you guys want to follow me anywhere else on the web, make sure to follow me on my Twitter and follow me on my Tumblr because I've been on Tumblr a lot recently as where I post all my pictures of my Let's Plays that I'm doing by myself, my builds, my challenges, and everything else. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time, alright? Bye!